Good morning everybody and welcome to the channel. Today you'll find me at Marriott Bonvoy in Gatwick, and that can only mean one thing. I'm going to Gatwick Airport and I'm going to be taking a flight today. Today I'll be going from London Gatwick to Miami Airport with Norse Atlantic Airways in their premium economy cabin, which is going to be quite fun because it's my first time in premium economy and it's my first time trying out a low-cost long-haul airline. Now, in case you're wondering who Norse Atlantic Airways are, if you've been living under a rock for the past year, Norse Atlantic Airways are basically a low-cost long-haul airline formed out of Norwegian. Now, it's a bit weird because they have a similar management team, similar staff from Norwegian who got laid off when they went bankrupt during the pandemic, and you've also got the same planes. I think I've said that already. But yeah, basically, it's a bit of a weird one because it's basically like an airline risen from the ashes and reincarnated as something different. But it's almost exactly the same. It's just a rebrand basically, but not really because it's nothing to do with Norwegian, but it's very, very similar in terms of the plane and the crew. So, you know, it's a bit weird, but I'm willing to give it a go, and I'm gonna let you know what it's like because, yeah, should you splash out on a legacy carrier like Virgin Atlantic or British Airways and go there premium economy, or should you go low cost long haul on premium economy and save yourself some money for some baggage sacrifices and going with a cheaper airline? Well, today's video will determine that, and you know, what better way to escape the miserable British weather than to go to Miami with Norse. So come with me as I'll take you on this adventure. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And yeah, Norse only operate the Boeing 787-9, so that's going to be even better because I love Dreamliners. And yeah, they're very nice planes, and it's quite nice that a low-cost long-haul carrier has actually got very new planes. Obviously, they've been leased from Norwegian, and the leases have made money out of them. But you know, it's pretty good they've got new planes because they could have just gotten some old random Airbus aircraft or something, like an old Boeing, but no, they splashed out on a new one, or partially new. And yeah, I'm going to take you on board today with me, and yeah, I'll give you a little walkthrough on the trip with me. So, you know, come with me as we go on this trip, and let's uncover, is low cost, long haul really worth it over a legacy carrier? Cool, I'll see you in the terminal. Flight will be taking us from Gatwick Airport to Miami International Airport in the USA, with a total flight time of around 6 hours. And we're now done the check-in process, which is good. Check-in was pretty easy and simple and straightforward, and because I was in premium, I got the priority check-in, which is always good to have when you're going premium cabins. In terms of check-in zones, they're in check-in zone E at the South Terminal, which is good. They operate out of the South Terminal. And yeah, it was a pretty smooth experience. The lady was a bit quiet, but she was very nice either way. And yeah, got my passport and my ticket in there. I'm sat in seat 3A, which is pretty good. And my fare type, if you're wondering, is Premium Classic, and I'll go over the fare types and the costs at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, just got to wait for my other family members to check in, and then we will go to the lounge, and I'll show you the lounge later on, because there's plenty of lounges to choose from, but we chose the No1 Lounge in Gatwick South Terminal here, and I believe there is also one in the North Terminal as well. So yeah, it'll be pretty good to see what it's like. And yeah, there's a variety of airlines that operate out the South Terminal. It's always nice to see a variety, so it should be some good plane spotting from the terminal, and hopefully the lounge has incredible apron views, because apparently the No1 Lounge here has got among the best views of the tarmac. So I guess only time will tell. So I'll see you after security, and I'll meet you in the lounge.
These are £45 at the shops, they're only £20. Swimming costumes.
Yeah, it's going to be all.
Very nice lounge. So I'm in the lounge now. Got through security nice and quick, which is always good. Fast tracks, that went well, and I'm in the No1 Lounge now, so it's pretty good. Had a bit of food, which was 10 out of 10, pretty good, as you'll see in the previous clips that I've done. And yeah, just got to wait till the flight now, because the flight boards at 9 o'clock, departs at 10, and it's currently just short of 8 o'clock, so got about another hour and a bit in here, and then we'll head to the gate and go to the aircraft. And the aircraft today is a 5-year-old 787, so it's not too bad. I'll give you all the registration information later. I know what it is, but like, I've got a window up with it on, but I forgot what it is now, so I'll let you know closer to the time what reg it is. But it is a 5-year-old Dreamliner, delivered to Norwegian from Boeing, and obviously now with Norse, and it's kept the same reg as the original plane, so that's always good to see. But yeah, I guess we'll just chill out in the lounge. The seats mega comfortable. I'm like sunk into it. It's really, really relaxing, really nice. And yeah, I guess you know, pretty good lounge experience, I'd say. In terms of atmosphere, the lounge is about probably about 7.5, 8. It's pretty good. You know, isn't too worn down. Like, buffet selection was decent. Obviously it is breakfast, so there isn't as much selection compared to lunch or dinner here, which I could imagine probably a lot more variety. But so far so good, and I won't be getting lunch until the plane anyway, so it's good that I had a bit of breakfast here, filled myself up, and then, you know, the selection of shops were alright, but you know, I only had to hop and get a few things for convenience, and then I headed straight here for breakfast, and you know, just waiting for the aircraft now. But yeah, I guess I'll update you when I get to the gate or when I'm on board, in terms of me monologuing, but you know, we'll see. But you know, it's pretty good, and I do recommend this lounge. It cost me about 30 quid to get in, and if you're here for like 2 hours, you're definitely getting your full money's worth with the food and drink selection. Staff are super friendly, super smiley, always want to help you. I take your food away for you, which is pretty good. You know, it's a decent lounge experience. Definitely worth the relaxing, you know, the relaxingness of it. And if you combine that with priority check-in, priority boarding, fast track security, and the lounge, you get a full premium experience. And you know, for a low-cost airline that I'm going with, it makes the experience feel like you're going business class with a flag carrier. I know it's probably not as swish as a business class lounge, but I'm not complaining. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'm just going to chill out for a bit longer, and then I'll catch you on the other side. I also forgot to mention, in terms of lounge privacy, it's pretty good. Like right now, I'm sat in the sports bar area, or sports lounge area, which is like a little divided off section. There's also a little like library area next door in the other section. It's like a quiet zone, so if you want to get some work done, pretty good place to be. Little business centre there. And there's also lots of good apron views around the lounge because it's surrounded by a massive window, so that's pretty good. And then central seating areas are nice, but they do lack a bit of privacy because they are around the buffet and bar area. But if you don't mind being sat around the buffet and bar area, it's perfectly fine. So, you know, if you're going with family, it's probably a good place to sit around the buffet area. And there are bar stools as well, and they do have alcoholic drinks as well, which is pretty good. But yeah, this lounge I'm staying so far, as I said before, about a 7.5, 8 out of 10, really good quality. I did a Wi-Fi speed test as well, and that was pretty alright for a lounge. It did take a while to load in like icons and profile pictures on social media, so it ain't the best, but for a lounge it's probably better than the terminal's Wi-Fi. And also you have got live TV here as well with news updates. But yeah, everything's really nice. The seats are comfortable, especially in the sports bar area, the sports lounge area. The seats are super comfy. You could probably sit here all day and miss your flight if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you on the plane. Fine. Hello there, how you doing? You alright?
3A this way, sir.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. So, we're on board now. In our premium seat 3A, which is pretty good. I'll give you a quick seat review now, since it's going to be a lot noisier when we take off compared, and it's pretty impressive to be fair. So yeah, I'll show you the backside first. So we've got an adjustable headrest, which is pretty good. You can sleep well on that, and it's also raised and lowered, very nice. And same for the other side, you can also adjust the wing on the headrest. Get yourself a nice pillow, which is pretty good. Some branding on there. And yeah, this aircraft's pretty new, 5 years old, so not too bad. And because it's a Dreamliner, you get the specialty dimming windows, which we'll test out in a bit. But yeah, it's pretty good. And row 3 is like the last row before the overhead panels start to narrow towards the front of the aircraft, so it's pretty good. But yeah, so far so good. There's also plenty of room to put your stuff in. It's a nice pocket. Got yourself a IFE remote down there. A lift area for your, what I assume is your IFE. Seems a bit hard to deploy, but it works, it's pretty good. Nice big tablet, USB and headphone jack. So that'll come in handy later on. Just lock that back in there. And then you've got your backrest and your leg rest, which I'll demonstrate later. And then we've got in here your private jet style tray table. Could probably get some work done on there, which is pretty good, and nice little cup holder. So yeah, pretty good seat so far. And a bit of trouble stowing that now. Oh, that's why. Right, yeah. But you can see it's the same seat as the Norwegian one. Exactly the same seat, different headrest cover. And you get a nice Norse pattern blanket, which is a very nice bit of branding, and it's complimentary as part of your premium seat. There's a nice little cocktail table as well. So yeah, pretty good. Decent amount of windows, nice and aligned. Seat privacy is pretty good as well. Because it's a Dreamliner, you get a sky interior as well from Boeing. Pretty good. Just come through the drink service now, so that should be pretty good. But yeah, all in all, comfortable feeling so far. And definitely feels a lot more roomier with the sky interior. It's a Dreamliner, so it's pretty good. And hopefully when we take off we'll see some ambient lighting come into play. And it's really nice, these massive windows, super comfortable. So yeah, I guess we'll just wait for the drink to come, and then I'll give you a review of what that's like. So you get a choice between apple juice, orange juice and water. I've got the water. Cheers to a good flight. And yes, you've also got one air vent and one reading light as well, so it's pretty good. And it's done by the IFE remote for the reading light. Same for the cool bell, and then the vent you just put up and twist it. It's pretty good. And I can do it sat down as well, so it's very accessible, very good. And the legroom is amazing, I must admit, very good. So we're just about to get ready to go now. We're on board Golf Charlie Kilo Whiskey Sierra. Sorry, my bad. And it's a UK registered Dreamliner, formerly Norwegians, now Norse's. 5-year-old Dreamliner, so it's pretty good. It's really good condition, to be fair, the cabin itself. So I do clearly look after it and spend a bit of money on it as well. But yeah, they're just offering up eye masks and earplugs, so if I can get hold of a pair, I will, and I'll show you it in the review. But yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm in the sky, and we'll review the seat and the literature and a bit more, and hopefully when the food service comes after, or sometime after, I'll review that as well. Got lots to review, so, you know, stay tuned. and then at the end I'll reveal the prices and what my verdict is. But yeah, so far, good impressions. Crew were friendly so far, and yeah, I do like the uniforms, they're pretty good as well, so you know, it's all part of the aesthetic. But yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm in the sky. so we're about an hour delayed, so that's great. I mean, we're waiting on the ground for a little bit long, and then the captain told us we had like a slot, so that's now making us an hour late out of departure because we're meant to leave at 10 and we've now left at 11. So it wasn't really great, the delay, to be honest, but we are ascending now, which is good, and yeah, so far so good. Hopefully sometime soon the meal service will come, but for now I guess I'll review the literature and the amenity kits, which will be good to see. Seatbelt sign still hasn't gone off yet, but they have unlocked the windows to dim, so I've taken advantage of that, because I've got sensitive eyes, so it's pretty good if you've got sensitive eyes and you still want to look outside, or you just don't want to see sunlight at all. It's pretty good. And the cabin's very airy, very nice, and boiling hot. I had to take my jumper off even with the air vent on, it was still hot, so now I'm just chilling out, waiting for the seatbelt sign to come off, and then, you know, I'll have a look around the seat for now. Let's see what it's got to offer. But yeah, let's have a look at the amenity first. So we've just shut the class separating curtain, so let's have a look at the amenity kit we've got. So we've got an eye mask and some earplugs, and also a blanket, which I showed you earlier. But we'll unbox that as well. So let's just tear the cardboard back, and let's retrieve our Norse Atlantic eye mask. You'll be quite happy with this one. So it's got a nice bit of branding on the side, which is very, very nice. And I believe in economy they sell this for a price, so it's complimentary and premium. It's got a nice towelette material, a bit like the Emirates business class eye masks. Little nose cover. So it's quite premium for a low-cost airline's eye mask offering. And then we've got the Norse ribbons and the Norse writing. That's a beautiful eye mask. I really like it. It's very nice. I don't usually use eye masks, especially now I've got the tinting shades of the Dreamliner, but this will come in handy, I guess, which is pretty good. Then our earplugs, which is probably the more eventful thing if you don't like noise. Obviously, the Dreamliner is super quiet, so you don't usually need earplugs, but on a conventional aircraft, these are good. Still bad opening boxes. One sec. Right, let's get these earplugs out. Gentle tap.
As we are experiencing some turbulence, would you please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts? Hot drinks will not be served whilst the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
These are a
Please
bit
do
pain in the
not
arse
use
to
the
get out.
washrooms and stay in your seats until the captain switches off the seatbelt sign.
So,
Please secure babies using the seatbelt we have provided. Thank you.
I've got a nice memory foam feel to it. And look, my fingerprints have transferred onto them, so that's pretty good. But yeah, nice little earplugs. Decent eye mask, that's fallen off. Yeah, all in all, amenity kit for free. I'd say this is like, I know it's only a day flight, so you probably don't get toothbrush, or you probably don't get toothbrush at all. But for an amenity kit for a low-cost airline, that is about an 8 out of 10, I'd say, personally. Probably even a 9, actually, yeah, 9 out of 10. So props to Norse for doing that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. And then the blanket down here is the next event. I'm not going to open it because I don't need it, but that. Very nice. Just held down there. But those earplugs. Put down. Nice pouch on those. All in all, 9 out of 10, I'd say. For a low-cost airline, that's pretty generous. I know in premium I've paid extra, but the fact you can buy the same quality eye mask in economy, or maybe it's different quality, I don't know, it's still good. So big up Norse for doing that, and they put them in like eco-friendly bags. pretty good. And yeah, let's have a look at literature now. So on the literature front, we've got safety card, and see, that's quite nice illustrations, as you can see. Yeah, very nice. A bit damaged, but very nice. Decent indeed. Then we've got Inflight magazine. Now I can see what signs are off. Got an Inflight magazine, which is very nice. And that there are $9 for a comfort kit, which gives you the eye mask, earplugs, neck cushion, and a case. A blanket for $6. $6 for your wired earphones, which we get complimentary. $3 for playing cards. It's lunch. It's pretty good. There's plenty of food options as well, which is very nice. I don't know if I'll have to pay for this, but I assume I probably will for premium. It's not anything additional. And they've also got a few familiar snacks from Norwegian, so I'll be surprised if they change suppliers at all. It's very, very familiar to Norwegian's menu. Literally is the same almost. And then there's your duty free. Pause the video anytime if you want to have a look at anything specific. Yeah, I was going to flip through them, but pause and zoom if you need to. And a few other stuff. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Nice amount of literature. Be very careful when this stuff is spring loaded. Twist into place. Nice and deadened, so it's quiet in there. That's your table holder there. But yeah, just be careful you don't drop anything there, because that's very, very frisky, these tables and screens. Even the specifications there in premium class, which is pretty good, just so you can brag to your friends. See how it goes and see how smooth to use it is. So let's have a look at my flight, and yeah, about 9 hours flight, which isn't too bad. Obviously on the way back it's faster because of the tailwinds, but because we're facing headwinds the entire trip, it will take a lot longer. It's just how it is. It's always longer going westward, but it's shorter going eastward. And then what else have we got here? Favourite list, nice. Settings, so there's all on your remote as well. Down there. It's also pretty cool. What else have we got? There's no map, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, shop. I guess you can purchase all your drinks, food through here, so that's quite convenient. The loads. Nice. Oh, so you can only browse. I guess I'll add that later. Pretty sure that these seats have got the capability for you to scan your card and pay through the screen, like, because Norwegian's ones did that as well. Yeah, there's not a lot on there. But you can choose between 3 different categories, so I think it's just a home screen. This is just a menu button as well. Very smart. Very smart. Exit. See this. Nice. Pause if you want to read. Very interesting. Dreamliner Tech Talk there. It's very responsive, which is pretty good. It's always nice to have a responsive in-flight screen. See the movies list. doors if you want to have a look. And again, you can just click on there to see your flight time. No, you can't. How bad is this? Ah, remote information as well. Pretty good. That's really it, to be honest. Not a lot going on. But minimalistic and easy to use and very responsive, which I wasn't really sure about, to be fair. But, you know, fair play to Norse. You've got USB there, your 3.5mm jack, and then down here you've got charging ports and the UK plug. So I guess if you're from the US, you've got to use the USB or converter. Yeah. Obviously. Lovely bit of wing flex from the Dreamliner. And that's the best thing about the Dreamliner, you can actually tint your windows and still look outside. And obviously emulate night time as well. So, amazing.
There, guys.
But yeah, I'll update you when we get to lunchtime. And now the amber light's working. Very nice. But yeah, I'll update you when I get to lunchtime and let's see what's on the menu. Catch you then. Food service has come now, and for lunch we've got a chicken cremolata, which is basically chicken, mashed potato, and then you've got broccoli and carrots, and then we've got butter and some bread. Got this like little salad-y thing, and a little cake for dessert, which is pretty good. And I do like the Norse blue trays and the little Norse emblems on the entire table mat, which is made of paper, which is pretty good. For drink, I opted for Bacardi rum and coke. That's just the wrapping for the roll. And obviously you mix it yourself on board, so that's pretty good. And tint the windows up, why not? It's pretty good. But yeah, so far, presentability wise, I'd say like 10 out of 10 presentation for a premium economy meal. And this is a low cost airline we're talking about right here. So it's incredibly good value for money. And I also get a second meal because I'm in premium, but in economy you can purchase the second meal and the first meal service depending on your fare type. And I also just noticed that there's a little like coat hanger on the seat, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to eat this lunch and then I'll catch you a little bit later on. So, here we are on board the Norse Atlantic 7879 toilet. As you can see, it's just a standard fitment Dreamliner toilet, not much special kit on it, it's just a standard fitment. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little bin here, it goes down under the sink, toilet, sensor activated obviously, nice bit of ambient lighting. Nice bit of ambient lighting up there, the smoke detector, obviously a sensor activated tap with temperature adjustment, which is really nice, and obviously that's the neutral, and then you've got paper towels, a bit of soap. It's quite a small sink, and obviously you've got your ashtray in there for emergencies, grab handle, and obviously your return to seat sign. It's pretty clean, I'll be honest. Baby changing table up there, it's pretty good, nice and clean. When you turn off the you unlock the door, I'll show you at the end, the ambient lighting comes, well, the main lighting comes off, and then the ambient lighting up there comes on, so it's pretty good. But yeah, overall cleanliness is very good. And yeah, I will film it after I come out of the toilet, so yeah, we'll see afterwards. And then also some handy little coat hangers as well, and an extractor fan, so, and an oxygen mask place. But all in all, the standard fitment Dreamliner toilet. What can I say? I like the design of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty simple, nice and clean. But yeah, nothing else special to report. And then I'll film off the. I'll film it so you can see what it looks like. The mirror lights off and just the ambient lighting. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, a hot back to back then. So the toilet's being used. I also didn't know there's toilet roll down there as well, which is pretty cool. So you can use paper towel for drying hands only. But yeah, let's show you the unlock animation, and then we'll go. So yeah, I'll show you it now. Nice and dark in here, and now let's go. So a little update. So far the flight's been good. They turned off all the cabin lights now, so you can have the option to rest. But I'm just going to go and chill out with the reclining chairs now, and later on in the flight I'll conduct a few tests, which I'll include in my verdict of this flight and my total review. So we'll see that towards the end of the video, my results obviously. But yeah, so far so good. Crew have been friendly, very helpful as well. I went back into economy to see my parents, and they said it's alright. They're in like the first row of economy, like extra legroom by the door you board from, so that's pretty good. But yeah, they said it was alright, but you have to buy everything in economy. So if you want to have like a full service airline style experience, I suggest premium, because even on the highest economy fare you still have to buy everything on board, which is a bit annoying. But all in all, yeah, it's been good so far. And for my first time in premium economy, I do think the service is a lot nicer, the seats are a lot nicer. It's a lot more of a comfortable way to travel, and in economy I was told by my dad that the seat pitch wasn't as generous, so it's pretty good to see that the seat pitch here is lovely, and they've got a footrest, and I'll show you that in a minute and give you my thoughts on the entire comfort of the seat in a bit. But yeah, so far so good. But yeah, let's show off the seat in a minute. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so for seat comfort, we've got a leg rest pull button, a back rest pull button, and a actual footrest itself, which is down here, but I'll show you that in a minute. So deploy the leg rest first. See, it comes up all the way there, and when you click the footrest out, actually push it down. I think you've got to hold that and push it down. So holding the camera and doing this is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck, but let's give it a go. I'll have to do it with my hand, I'll show you at the end. But yeah, I have to, it's not, actually wait, just fold it out like that, and then I can step on it, and then extend the leg rest, foot rest even. There we are. And obviously you can have it with or without that, depending on how short or long your legs are. For me, it's a bit uncomfortable, because I've got longer legs, but it's comfortable in certain positions. Like, if you have it lower down, it's a little bit more comfortable, but depends on if you're short or tall. if this footrest is comfortable. But the actual leg rest itself, you can put that back down, tap it up, put it back down, and this will be very comfortable. Your legs can just hang off, but if you've got shorter legs, this is quite good. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's quite an interesting button to see, because yeah, I'm going to step that back up because I don't really need it. Just hang on the edge of it. I can put that the way up if I need to. And then for the seat itself, the recline is very, very generous. I'll turn it around and show you. You just pull back and the seat comes back. So all in all, seat comfort is phenomenal. So to put the seat back, I pull the lever and then I just push myself against it, and the seat is a pretty generous pitch. I can't really tell you what the pitch is right now, but I'll include it in the details at the end, obviously. But it's very comfortable. Obviously the headrest is adjustable like this. Obviously you can fold bits of the headrest in and out. Same for that side as well. It's pretty good, and obviously you can control the rear window and your windows that you have as well. So that's also another benefit of premium. You do get more windows to control when you're reclined. But yeah, it's quite comfortable. I can see myself sleeping here on the way back, which is pretty good, or probably even now I could try sleeping. Or watching a movie chilled out, it's pretty good. But yeah, it depends. Obviously, if you don't feel that premium's comfortable enough, go business class on a flag carrier, or go on a flag carrier's premium class. But premium for low cost on here, it's a bargain. So far, I'd say it's a no-brainer. You go for it. But obviously, my verdict at the end will determine that after this flight. But yeah, I haven't had a look at the films yet because I've been listening to my own music, having dinner, doing my own thing. But I guess I'll look at the films later on, or try and get some sleep. I'll see what I do. And obviously, yeah, it's pretty generous, the offering. Crew are friendly, seats are comfortable, and if you can afford premium, go for it. Might as well. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what the second service is going to be like, and I'm also kind of curious to see what the call bell test is going to be like. Since this is my first review, I've made my own criteria, so we'll just have to see how the call bell test goes and how the second service is, and you know how sleeping is and how watching films is. Obviously, I'm going to try and do a bit of both, or try and, you know, I'll see what I can do. But so far, it's all right, and yeah, it's pretty good. That premium, everything's complimentary, unlimited drinks, which is pretty good. But yeah, all in all, I'd recommend it. But I've just got to see how the rest of the flight goes, and most importantly, can I sleep? That's the big question, because you don't really want to get jet lag, and for the way back, if you want to sleep premium and you're able to, and you know, it saves you sleeping at home, just get on with your day after. So, you know, I guess you've got to see it, you've got to like kind of weigh up the advantages, but that's what the rest of this review is for. So far, I'd say about my overall experience will probably be an 8.5, 9 out of 10. But my total experience, my verdict, that will come at the end of the video. So we'll have to see. But so far, yeah, I'll get back to you for the other bits, and I'll see you for the call bell test and hopefully the second service. For now, I'm going to try and watch some films and try and get some sleep maybe later, or just try and relax a bit, because that's what I pay for this seat for. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the review. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and obviously if you want to see more videos like this, or some short haul reviews, or some car reviews, give me you know, subscribe to me and give me some likes, and you know, put a comment down below if you'd give Norse a chance after you watch this video, and let me know what your experiences were like as well. I'd like to hear from the community. But yeah, hopefully this review is going well and you're enjoying it, because I sure know I am. And I'll catch you in a little bit later on. So, well, we're about a few hours into the flight now. We've still got quite a while to go. But yeah, I managed to get about like an hour's sleep, which was alright. I didn't really need to sleep, but they dimmed the lights down for everyone to do so, you know, not much else you can do. At least they haven't locked the windows though, because some airlines do love to lock the windows to the dimmest setting and then force everyone to sleep, which is a bit of a bummer. But now they've left it unlocked, so that's quite good, because I can have my brighter and, you know, create some light for this video, and also I can still look outside without disturbing anyone. But yeah, it's not bad. Because my only complaint so far is that because the pillows and blankets are really cheap, they create a lot of static. If you move them around a bit too much, you've got to handle them gently, keep it all like bunched together and stuff, and taking it off and putting it back on, because it's not a problem when you unbox the new blanket or you sit on the pillow for the first time, but the carpet and the pillows and the blankets, they all create a bit of static, so you just got to be very careful if you're sensitive to electricity like myself. But other than that, I mean, the pillow is comfortable. I think it's better that I keep the pillow on and put up with the static, because I don't really move it around anymore. I'm sat on it most of the time, but you just got to be careful moving it around. If you're not happy with it, you just got to nudge it a bit, and just, you know, that's all you can do. But on the overallness about it, the overall rating, I'd say, is like, it's good. But yeah, pillows are just cheap, so if you steal them, there's not a big loss for the airline, and it is low cost as well, so what do you expect? But pillows are quite comfortable, the blankets are nice, but I'm just very hot, so I've got the aircon on full blast, my vents on like the full setting. But yeah, I can see myself sleeping, and the footrest is semi-comfortable. It depends what you want to do with it. If you're just chilling out, the footrest is nice, but if you want to just lay down in like a zero gravity position, then you probably want to put the footrest away. It's mostly for people with short legs, but if you've got long legs, I'm sure you can modulate a bit of both. It's just a pain in the arse to deploy, which is the point. A big problem, but not a big problem, it's a little problem. Yeah, it's just a bit of a pain in the neck to deploy. But other than that, it's alright, it's decent. And my rating hasn't really changed. A few small complaints, just petty issues, I guess, but it's still an issue to put into account, because at the end of the day you are paying what you get for. But for a low cost premium, the service has been good. In a minute I'm going to do a call bell test and see how that goes, and you know, it's been pretty good. Obviously because the person in front's reclined, I can't really control the window there because that's dimmed and it don't really wake them up. So I've only got one window for now because I'm not reclined totally either. But it's alright, it's nice. Obviously when he's sat up right then I can adjust my own window at the front, but just be considerate of other people. But yeah, other than that, seats comfy. Probably not real leather, but the seats do feel very upmarket. It's like sat in a little sports car. Especially when you're thrusting up and you're taking off, you feel like you're in a sports car doing 0 to 60. But you're not, you're on a plane. Doing 0 to airborne. But yeah, I haven't watched the TV yet. I haven't really done much. I just slept, played a few games on my phone, listened to a bit of my music. And I guess the meal service will happen probably a few hours prior to landing. Maybe even an hour prior to landing, I don't know, we'll see. But you can actually buy stuff now. I looked on the store and you can actually order things. So, you know, I'm gonna get this screen out now and just see what I can order. And then I'll either call bell it, or we just order it through the screen, see what I thought of doing. But I don't know, they might not like the traditional call bell approach, because that's how it seems so far. Everybody else ordered through the screen, so I guess we've just got to see. And I was in one of the galleys earlier, and you can actually see the items that they order through the galley screen, and they can see what seat number it is, customer name, all the information on that. And yeah, it's pretty good. Not much to complain about. So, got 4 hours and 26 left of the flight, apparently, according to this. Yeah, 4 hours 26, which is good. So, well, we're practically halfway there, which is good. And we're at 35,000 feet, which I wasn't really expecting, because when I play flight sim I go to like 38,000 feet, then go to 40,000 feet, but I guess either he's not going that far up at all for this flight, or it's not far enough for him to go up to a higher altitude. We're now 36,000 feet, so it's around the right altitude, but the higher you fly, the more fuel economy you get. So yeah. Only thing about this map, I'm going to turn around in a minute and show you. I'll show you one annoying thing about this flight progress. Because there's no map, so you've got to rely on this like progress bar, but on this it's broken, so I'll show you in a minute. So this progress bar here is just stuck at that point since the lunch service has been at that point. So I don't know what's up with that, but there's all your stuff. There's no map, which is a bit of a shame, because I love a good old flight map, especially when you click on the cities and see where like information and stuff. It's a bit basic, but it is low cost again, as I said. But let's have a look at the menu. Go and have a little look. You've got like many different categories, as I said. You can even buy all that stuff there. But it's free for me, but $9 for economy. I wonder if you can actually pay for these complimentary ones that we get here in economy, or if you can only get that. So I have a feeling you can only get that. Oh well. Let's see what the boutique's got. Just you know, stuff. There is one thing that I can complain about, kind of, as an av geek, is that there's no model aircraft on sale, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, shame if you want to buy one, because there's none. But I will leave the link for an alternative model that I found in the description, so if you want a Norse model 787, you'll get one. But yeah, I'm not sure what reg it is. I think it's one of the Norwegian reg ones, so yeah, but that's the only one I could find that's 1 to 200 and plastic model, which is affordable. But Norse need to up their game on the models department for the av geeks. Personally, I wouldn't buy a model off an aircraft, because in my experience all the models I bought off of airplanes, long and short haul, have all been really bad quality, and you paid so much money for it and you get a model with defects all over, missing details, like cheapest sweatshop quality models basically. I mean, it's cheap and cheerful, don't get me wrong, but if you're into the detail, aircraft model, not really where it's at, but if you've got a child who likes aeroplanes, the model's perfect. But yeah, I'll link one in the description, which is decent quality, and doesn't feel cheap. It feels cheap, but it doesn't feel like it's from an airline's duty-free car. It feels a bit more detailed. But yeah, I'll leave it in the description for you to have a look at. Let's continue looking through now. Let's go home. Cafe. Ooh. So, what we got? Scandinavian candy box. Again, pause it whenever you want to look at the items. It's quite a lot. Complimentary beer as well. You can have a hot meal again if you want it, or if you're in economy, it's quite good. Sauces. Drinks. Water. Sparkling water. That's quite good. I'll buy one. I'm going to probably buy one of those before arrival. Red Bull, keep me awake. That's what I had earlier. Bacardi. Yeah, decent selection. It's just you get the premium spirits and it's all a lot more money, and you also get wine as well. Prosecco, hot chocolate, nice hot drinks. Lovely, very nice. Decent variety selection, I'd say. But yeah, be scrolling on it for ages, you know. But yeah, it's pretty good to get a feeding package, grab something from it. And I can see a lot of things that I remember from Norwegian, like the brownie, this, and I also remember seeing like pretzels as well. I don't know if it was that brand, but with Norwegian there was a few similar items to here, so a bit weird, huh? A bit sketch. No, I'm joking, but yeah, a few familiar things from Norwegian before, still Norwegian today. There's familiar things wrong. Anyway, let's go to soft drinks. The filter, basically. Just really good. I like that. Just jump straight to what you want to see. But I'm going to try and do it through the call bell. Once successful, I'll order it through here. We'll see whatever happens. So. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's a really good selection, I say. Do like it. Top notch. Right. Now it's time for the call bell test. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see how good it is. I'm going to get something complimentary because I haven't got my wallet on me. It's upstairs in the locker, and I can't be asked to get out to the locker to get my payment card to buy a Rebel. I'll buy it later when I need it. But for the call bell, I'll just get something like Coke or something. But yeah, something complimentary I'll get, and then see how long it takes and see how good the service is. Sure, I'm optimistic it'll be good, but yeah, here goes. Here goes. Hiya, you alright? Can I get a Coke please if that's alright? Can I get a Coca-Cola if that's alright?
Yeah, would you like some ice in it?
Yes please, if that's alright. Thank you.
Anything else?
I think that's all for now, thanks. Appreciate it.
Alright. Yeah, absolutely. It will be another 10 minutes.
Bit of turbulence now. I reckon the seatbelts time will come on in a minute. Yeah, let's see. And then when the product comes, I'll stop the timer for the call bell test. So let's see how long it takes. Shouldn't be too long. Smell food as well. Nice. Bit bumpy now. Thank you much. Appreciate it. Cheers. And thank you for watching as well, by the way. Glad you've come this far. If you haven't already, consider subscribing because I'm going to have some more amazing content. Obviously not straight away, but in the long term I'll be doing more long haul flight reviews and the occasional short haul one as well. Do a bit of both, you know. And I'd love to take you lot with me on my adventures. If you haven't already, be sure to click my Instagram links. I've got two up there for both my pages. One which is my personal page, and then the other one which is my AvGeek page. I will also link it in the description down below, but it's also available in my channel description as well. And I've also got a flight radar portfolio of all the flights I've done since I've started this channel. So obviously this is my first flight, so it'll be the first one on there. But I've also linked that in the bio and my channel description. yeah, link below and also the channel description, so you'll see them both. You'll see all the links in either, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'd appreciate a follow on the Instagrams and a subscription on the YouTube. Really would appreciate that. But yeah, and to all of you who have subscribed and liked, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it as well. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my drink. I'm going to watch some more movies, see what the infotainment's like, obviously, or IFE, whatever you want to call it, and I will get back to you a little bit later on when the cabin's lit up, and then we'll conduct the window dimming test from clear to opaque, and then clear to tinted, and then from tinted to clear, and then after that we will hopefully get a glimpse of the final meal, or the second meal service, and hopefully we'll see a bit more use of the ambient lighting, because so far it's just been this since the end of the meal service, which was a few hours ago. So far I can't really measure out of 10 the ambient lighting usage, because to start with it was really good usage and now it's just like this. But I guess when we get towards the coast of Canada, because we're still over the Atlantic now, when we get towards the coast of Canada, we should, I guess they're going to brighten up the cabin at some point. Well, they should do anyway. But yeah, I'll get back to you a lot when the cabin brightens up a little bit and yeah, something happens. Other than that, I'll see you very soon. Right, so I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I completely forgot I ordered the Tapas box, which is just arrived now at my seat, as you can see here. It's like a meat tapas. Yeah. Long story short, when I booked this flight, I didn't order it, and then I got my confirmation to remind me that it's happening in like a week, and I saw the add-ons and I was like, oh, a tapas box. It's only like £6, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to add it and see what it's like. Like £6 ain't going to break a bank for an extra bit of food, and it was only available on the way out only, and it was only pre-orderable, so yeah, I guess it's like a special thing, but I don't know if it's limited time or if it's just like a special thing they do every outbound flight. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm going to give it a little try. Thought, why not? There's not much to lose. If you don't like it, you've only lost £6. If you like it, we'll see. Yeah, I was actually aware until now that I'd ordered it, so yeah. But yeah, the cabin lights are still off. I've got we're just short of 4 hours left. Like under 4 hours now, so that's pretty good, and before you know it, the flight will be done. I still think we're on the Nat track, and I guess soon we'll be heading over towards the coast of Canada, and then making our turn towards Miami. I hope so anyway, because it still looks like we're flying over the Atlantic for now. But yeah, I guess we'll see out the window a little bit later on. And yeah, I went up to the galley just earlier. Crew are also friendly. It's kind of empty though, but yeah. And then one of the fellow passengers started talking to me about my film and was like, yeah, they liked it, so that's pretty good. So whoever you are that I just met up in the galley earlier, if you're watching this video, thank you for your support and nice meeting you. But yeah, pretty cool. I've met someone on my flight who may or may not view my video on my first video. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so far the clouds are alright. There's quite a few of them. They're quite low down. But yeah, other than that, let's give this tapas a try. And yeah, I'll talk to you after I've eaten my tapas. So here's what the tapas looks like. We've got some mini Spanish chorizo sausages, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. Some a fat slice of cheese. Well, not fat, but nice slice of cheese. Some olives, some breadsticks, some like dried ham, and some dried olives, which is good. A mixture of black olives and green olives, which is nice to see. Yeah, does look amazing, and you know, hopefully it's going to be worth the £6. It looks like it from the looks of it. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that because I forgot I ordered that, but hey, very good. Anyway, I'll speak to you after the tapas. Right, going for another spot of turbulence again. Had my tapas, it was lovely, and I also gave the ordering system a go, because not all airlines have it, you know. Most airlines have the call bell and you just ask the crew for what you want, but here they use both and they're happy with both. They weren't too bothered when I used the call bell earlier, as you saw. And I guess if you have like social anxiety, or you're scared to talk to the crew, or you don't want to be like disrupting everyone, you can use it, you know. If you really don't like talking to someone, you can use the order system and it just magically comes towards you. And especially when you're in premium, all the complimentary drinks, you don't have to tap your card on the screen or tap the card on the reader. All done. You know, it just comes to you. They just give it to you, and it's like they almost gave it to you as part of the service. I would have known you asked for it. But yeah, I mean, so far the flight's good. Entertainment-wise, I watched like 15 minutes of the movie, but it bored me. It was Wild Wild West, but I didn't find it interesting. So I guess I'm either going to watch some TV series or watch another movie that's going to engage me a bit more. But yeah, it's just a bit turbulent. The seatbelt signs have been on and off like crazy, so I don't know what's going to happen. And I have a feeling the crew are like American based, because they do sound all American, or most of them sound American, at least. But they've all been friendly, all been happy. Yeah, tapas had chorizo, cheese, olives, a bit of dried ham, which is quite nice. I'm not a cheese fan as it usually goes, but I ate that block of cheese in no time. But yeah, just order a drink to go down with, because otherwise you'll be smelling like cheese for the rest of the flight. But other than that, it's been a nice flight. I mean, we basically got 3 hours and 6 minutes till arrival now, and I have not seen any ambient lighting changes, so it's been like this for quite a while now. But hopefully towards the end we'll see the lights spring back up. They'll try and simulate the daytime or something. I don't know. I guess they're just trying to stop people from having a really long day, because I know some airlines prefer passengers to have a really long day and then just fall asleep as soon as they get there, or at night, and then just get over it the next day. But I guess Norse taking a different approach by letting you sleep a bit or relax a bit, and then waking you up. And then yeah, we're meant to be landing at 3:43. So, you know, by the time we get through immigration, bag check, customs, all that stuff, we'll be out there by, you know, I don't know, 4:30 to 5 o'clock. But yeah, it's not too bad. We're now at 38,000 feet, and it's pretty good, other than that. But yeah, it's pretty good, the flight is so far. And I'll update you when something eventful happens. Other than that, it's just been non-stop turbulence, on and off. But yeah, not really much else to update you on. And if there is anything, I'll document it. And I think now is the time, the right time as well, to do the window dimming test. Now, you know the saying, when in Rome? Well, I've got my own saying. When on board a Dreamliner, when on board any 787, do this window test. So, it's only right we check how fast it goes from bright to dim. And then the next clip, how quick it goes from dim to bright. Probably be about the same across all the Dreamliners, but it's just an interesting test I thought I'd add to make the video a little bit more interesting. obviously I think the second meal will be coming soon. I believe it comes like about an hour before arrival, and we've got probably like another hour to kill before the meal service comes. And still nothing's happened with the lights, so it's a bit of a shame they haven't used the ambient lighting like you could use it on a Dreamliner, just to emulate the daylight cycle. But oh well, I guess it is what it is. You get what you pay for with low cost, don't you? Anyway, let's test this window. So, probably wasting now more than enough time, but I'll capture in another video so I can get the timer on the top. And yep, straight to the window test now. Right, let's see how quick it goes to the dimmest setting. Right, it's going for it. Pretty good so far. Almost there now. It's getting there. Use the window behind for reference if you want. Literally nearly there now. So it says it's on the dimmest setting. And yeah, it is. Right, now for the brightest one. You see how long it takes to go to clear. And you can see I have pressed it. So it is doing its thing. But yeah, I'll stop when it goes fully clear. Doing its thing. It's nearly there. Just got to get the last bit of tin off of it, and then I'll stop the timer. Obviously the clouds are fast as well. Nearly there. And now. So that's the window test done. From brightest to dimmest, 1 minute and 6. And then from dimmest to brightest, 1 minute and 25. It does take a bit longer for it to brighten up because obviously the current is leaving the electrochromatic gel. But when the current's applied, the gel reacts quicker. But it takes a while for all the electrons to like dissipate from the electrochromatic gel. I think they're starting the second meal service now because they're opening up the curtain and getting the trolley ready. So that'll be pretty good now.
Yes, we're about to come out with that.
And yeah, I'll give you my verdict towards the end of the video. But yeah, I've written down a few points, which is pretty good. And yeah, the service is coming now, which is pretty good. I can smell food, so that's good to hear. That's good to smell, not good to hear. What am I saying? Knackered. But yeah, it's been an alright trip. I haven't really got an overall score for it. I haven't got an overall score for it yet, but I'll come up with it when I land. But yeah, I'll show you the meal when it comes. So, second meal service has come. Got a salmon salad, a marble chocolate bar, nice bit of bread as well, butter, and a strawberry yogurt. And I've got a Red Bull and a water drink because, you know, I need to wake up a little bit. But yeah, just got under an hour left till we get to Miami, so I'm going to tug into that, and I will see you towards landing, I guess. And yes, I will be filming the approach in as well, so I'll get the GoPro in a bit. So, but yeah, see you in a bit. So they're just preparing for landing now, which is good. They said that we should be in Miami for about 30 minutes, so nice to hear. And yeah, the temperature's nice and hot as expected. But yeah, can't wait. So I guess I'll speak to you when I'm on the ground. And for now, I'm going to put the GoPro out so you can see the approach and the landing. So yeah, we'll cut to that. Sit back, relax and enjoy the landing. And I'll see you when I get on the ground. So we've now made it to Miami Airport. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video today, and it's been a pleasure taking you lot with me. Let me know what you think of the review. And now that I've given my verdict, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the return trip, where I'll be giving you and I'll be giving you the full verdict on the whole experience from leaving the house to coming back from the holiday. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow the Instagrams in the bio, as well as go to my Flight Radar profile in the bio as well, where you can see my past flights for this YouTube channel. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you very soon in the next trip report. Bye for now. Hello there everybody, I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. As promised, I will now go through the Norse Atlantic UK fare types, and this hopefully applies to the other markets of Norse Atlantic, but since I'm from the UK and I departed from the UK, I'm going to be covering what the fare types are available to the UK. So hopefully it's the same for anybody else in other markets, but if not, I do apologise in advance. I don't know if it's different or not, so I'm just going with what I went with today in this video. So here are the fare types explained. So obviously you've got your classes of service or your cabins of service. You've got economy class and premium economy below in a minute. I'll show you after. So with economy class, you are allowed 3 different fare types. The first fare type is economy light, which gives you a personal item, aka your underseat bag. You're the last to board. You're in the last boarding group basically. There's no meals included, so you've got to pay and buy everything on board. And you get random seat allocation upon check-in. Then you get economy classic, which is like the mid-fare tier. You get 1 personal item, 1 cabin bag, which is locker storable, and you get 1 check bag, which is in the hold of the aircraft that you check in. You get your first meal service included for free, and your seat selection is paid extra. So if you want to select your seat in economy classic, you do have to shell out some more money to pay for that. Then you get priority economy boarding, so you board before the basic economy, and you're basically in between premium and base economy. That's when you board. Then you've got economy plus or economy flextra, whatever you want to call it. It may be different in different markets depending on where you're from, or it's now under flextra, but I put both in just in case. So you get 1 personal item, 1 cabin bag, 2 check bags instead of 1. You get your first meal service for free and your second. You get seat selection included in the fare. You get priority economy boarding, same as the classic economy, and you get a flexible ticket change. And the check bag limit for economy is 23 kilograms. Moving on to the premium cabin, all premium fares get Group 1 priority boarding, regardless of the fare type that you purchased. So starting with premium light, you get 1 personal item, 1 cabin bag, a welcome drink and unlimited soft drinks. You get a first meal service and your second included. Seat selections paid extra. You get priority premium check-in and boarding as well. Premium classic, which is the one I used and the one I recommend for all of you. You get 1 personal item under your seat, 1 cabin bag, 1 check bag. And obviously for me, I didn't have a personal item, I just had a cabin bag and a check bag, so yeah, doesn't matter. But you have entitlement to all 3 of those. You get a welcome drink, unlimited soft drinks as well. You get your first meal service and your second meal service included. Seat selections are paid extra. Priority premium check-in plus boarding, and you get lowered ticket change fees. So if you want to change your ticket type or your date of departure or your seat or any amendments you want to make, you've just got to pay a lower fare compared to the other cabins or other fare types that have to pay a bit more to change their booking. So you get discounted ticket change fees. Then premium plus or flextra, you get 1 personal item, 1 cabin bag, 2 check bags, a welcome drink and unlimited soft drinks, your first meal service and your second meal service included, seat selection which is included now in this fare type, you get priority premium check-in plus boarding, flexible ticket change free of charge, and the check bag limit for premium is 23 kilograms, so exactly the same, regardless of class of service you choose. But the fare types give you more of your bags basically, and at least with premium flextra you get everything included, so you get the best of everything. But at that point you might as well buy a seat on a full service airline, because it does get expensive when you get to premium plus flextra. But I'd say premium classic is the best value for money. If you book earlier you'll get even cheaper fares than what I paid for. I saw fares as low as 900 quid for premium once, starting price, obviously, so that would be from Premium Light. They always advertise at the lowest prices available for each cabin class. But I didn't book 2 in advance. I did book about, like, I'd say about 4 months in advance. But you've got to book, like, I'd say a year in advance for the best pricing, personally. But yeah, all in all, let me know in the comments section below what you'd go for. Let me know what you think of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, as I said in the previous clip. Check my Instagram, my flight radar out in the link on the YouTube channel. And yeah, just be sure to share with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, where I'll be documenting my return trip with Norse Atlantic Airways. And I'll be able to give you my full verdict after that. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon. Bye for now.